Now in this session I will explain question number 3, 4 and 5 of exercise 7.5 chapter 7 fraction. Okay, now let's see what is there in question number 3. Shubham painted 2 by 3 of the wall space in his room. In the second sentence it is written, his sister Madhavi helped and painted 1 by 3 of the wall space. Fine. So the final question they have asked, how much did they paint together? Okay. Now what is the first statement that I have to write? That wall space painted by Shubham. Painted by Shubham. Okay. In a room. Shubham in a room. So that would be what? 2 by 3. And what is the next statement that I have to write? Wall space painted by Madhavi, that is Shubham's sister. Madhavi in a room, that is 1 by 3. Okay, so what finally we have to find out? How much did they paint together? So we'll write total space painted by both. So therefore total space painted by both. So what we have to do when this word total is written, what we do? We add, isn't it? So we'll add the two fractions, students. That is 2 by 3 and 1 by 3. So what will the LCM? They are all, these two fractions are getting the same denominators, isn't it? So we'll have the same as 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 into 2 is 2. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 into 1 is 1. So we'll have the answer as 3 by 3. Now we can reduce it, isn't it? 3 by 3 can be reduced by 3. That is 3 ones are 3. 3 ones are 3, isn't it? So your answer would be equals to 1. Okay, so this is a solution of question number 3. Now let's move on to question number 4. Now question number 4, sum number A. In this question number 4, we have to fill in the missing fraction. See, one box is given, so you have to put an appropriate fraction so that it satisfies this whole thing. Okay, so what is the thing given? 7 by 10 minus the missing fraction is equals to 3 by 10. To understand this part, to understand this thing, let me give you some very simple example. That is, suppose 5 minus what? 5 minus what is equals to 2. Okay, if I ask you, then he will promptly say, sir, 3, isn't it? So how you're getting this 3, boys? This is what you have to understand. So to get this number, what we are doing is we are subtracting 2 from 5, isn't it? That is 5 minus 2, we are getting 3. So this is how we are getting this 3. Okay, that is 5 minus 3 is 2. And to get this number, what we are doing? We are subtracting 2 from 5. Same thing we'll do with this fraction. To know this missing fraction, what we have to do? We have to subtract this 3 by 10 from 7 by 10. Okay, so let's do it. So 7 by 10 minus 3 by 10. So what would be the answer then? Both the fractions are carrying the same denominator. So the LCM would be 10 only. 10 divided by 10 is 1. 1 into 7 is 7. 10 divided by 10 is 1. 1 into 3 is 3. So your answer is what? 4 by 10. Now students, now you carefully observe that you can reduce these two numbers, isn't it? With what? Because these two numbers are having a common factor 2. So we can cancel this 2 number with 2. So 2 2s are 4. 2 5s are 10. So your required fraction is what? 2 by 5. So we will write 2 by 5. Okay. So this is how you will find the answers. Now let's move on to sum number B, students. Now sum number B, what we have? Sum number B, there is one missing fraction is there. So from this missing fraction, if you subtract this 3 by 21, you will get 5 by 21. Now what you have to do? Now again you take a simple example. This is how you understand the nature of the sum. So suppose if you have written 3 and you have written 7, suppose, fine. So what is the number? What is the number from which you subtract 3, you get 7. So in this case, what we have to know? How to get this number, boys? So that is 7 plus 3. You add this two number to get this number. Fine. You just see the how the numbers are arranged. If any number is missing out here and minus sign is here, and if these two numbers are given and you have to find out this number, what I am doing? I am adding this two number. That is 7 plus 3 is what? 10. So you can write 10. So you see 10 minus 3 is equals to 7, isn't it? It is satisfying the whole form. Now the same thing you will do it with this fractions also. So what I have done? 7 plus 3. So we are adding this two. We have to add this two fraction to know this missing fraction. So let's do it. That is 5 by 21 plus 3 by 21. So now 21 will be the LCM. 21 divided by 21 is 1. So 1 into 5 is 5. 21 divided by 21 is 1. 1 into 3 is 3. Now your required answer is what? 8 upon 21. So you will write 8 by 21. Okay. So see, 8 minus 3 is 5. Isn't it? Okay. Number C is absolutely same, students. So try it on yourself. Now we'll do question number D. Now sum number D, we are again having a missing fraction. So with this missing fraction, you have to add this 5 by 27 to get 12 by 27. So how to get it? Again, I will take the simple example then. That is 2 plus 7. Suppose if it is like this. Fine. So what is the missing number? Okay. With this missing number, you have to add 2 to get 7. So how to get this number? To get this number, what you have to do is you have to subtract 2 from 7. That is 7 minus 2. That is 5. So if I put 5 here, then you will see that it will satisfy the equation. That is 5 plus 2 is what? Equals to 7. Isn't it? So same thing we'll do it here. That means we have to subtract 5 by 7 from 12 by 27. So this is what we have to do. Fine. So now subtract 27, 12 minus 5, that means 7 by 27. So your required fraction, or you can say missing fraction, is 7 upon 27. Now you just see 7 plus 5 is what? 12. You see, it is satisfying the equation. Okay. Now let's move on to question number 5, students. Now in question number 5 we have Javed was given 5 by 7 of a basket of oranges. Okay, suppose there is one basket is there. So if I draw this figure, suppose this is a basket. Okay, this is a basket, and suppose if I draw some oranges here. Okay, some oranges. Okay. So oranges are there. One, two, three, four. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And why I am drawing 7, I will tell you. Okay. So how I came to know that there are 7 oranges in the basket? Okay, this is also you have to understand. So just see the first sentence. Javed was given 5 by 7 of a basket of oranges. So how much it is given? 5 by 7. Isn't it? That is, out of 7, 5 oranges were given to Javed. So this is how I came to know that how many oranges are there in the basket? 7 oranges. And out of 7, how many oranges was given to Javed? 5. So I will shade 5. Fine. So this much of oranges was given to Javed. Now the question been asked that what fraction of oranges was left in the basket. So what is the fraction of oranges left in the basket? That is, out of 7, how many oranges are there in the basket? 2. That is 2 by 7. Understood? Now, you have understood this sum. Now how exactly we have to do it? So the first thing that you have to write that fraction of oranges given to Javed. That is how much? Out of 7, 5 oranges were given. Okay. Now, so total number of oranges you will write. So the total number of oranges, oranges in the basket would be what? 7 out of 7, isn't it? This is the total number of oranges. Now, therefore, the last one, fraction of oranges left in the basket. So fraction of oranges left in the basket. Left in the basket. So that will be what? We have to subtract, isn't it? That is, out of 7 by 7, 5 by 7 was given to Javed. So now, what fraction of oranges was left now? That is 7 minus 5. That is 2 by 7. See, it is matching. 2 by 7. Okay, I hope you all have understood question number 3, 4 and 5. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. God bless you all and stay blessed.